Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good day to all of you. Okay, so today I would like to teach you on how we want to do the rainfall distribution for Kelantan River Basin. Okay, but before that, I want you to refer to my slide number 3 of today. Okay, on the exercise number 1. Okay. First thing first, what you need to do is to install the QGIS application in your laptop, okay? But you need to check whether your computer is 32-bit or 64-bit, okay? I already include the installer in the folder, so you can just use the one that I provided to you, okay? So in my case, I use the 64-bit, okay? Once you already install the QGIS, okay, so click open, and then it will appear something like this, okay, but maybe without this recent project. Okay, this is the historical project, if any, that you have working with. So in my case, this is my current project that I've been working so far with QGIS. Okay, so the first step is for us to click the new project. Click this white icon. Next, okay, is to add the vector layer Kelantan shapefile. Okay, so please click this icon. Okay, open data source manager. Okay, so I want you to retrieve the file, okay, from the exercise 1 folder, okay, that I provide to you. So choose the Kelantan shapefile, click open, add, and close. Okay, so now we already have the Kelantan base map. Okay, so the second step, okay, this is not compulsory for you, but in my case, okay, because I like colorful background, okay, so I just add the OpenStreetMap. Okay, so I just drag it down to make it Kelantan base map on the top. Okay, if you don't have this OpenLayers plugin, okay, you can try to find the plugins in this manage and install plugins. Okay, so it will take some time to fetch the plugins, so you need to wait for a while. Okay, so just search OpenLayers plugin. Okay, and in my case I already have it in my QGIS, so if you don't, you can install. But if you don't have it, okay, because sometimes QGIS is not that stable because it is open source, you just can skip this steps. Okay, the next step is because I want to teach you on how to control the properties. Okay, I want to set the opacity to maybe 60%, so I just control this, click apply, and okay. So now I can see the background of my OpenStreetMap. Okay, next step is to add the vector layer of Kelantan rain dot shape. Okay, so now again, click open data source manager. Okay, the 3 dot icon, find the Kelantan rain dot shape file, open, add, and close. Okay, so now you can see this is the location of the rainfall gauge station under the ID for Kelantan River Basin. Okay, so let's see what we have for this one. Okay, so first, okay, right click, open attributable, so we can see the information that we have. Okay, so from here we have around 55 rainfall station, okay, with name, station number, the coordinates of y and x, the elevation of the rainfall station, And the most important part is the rainfall reading. Okay, this is daily rainfall reading from 16 December until 31st December 2014. Okay, so these are the information that we want to use later for the rainfall distribution generation. Okay, so I want to teach you, okay, you can label this rain gauge by clicking the properties. Click the fourth icon from the top, okay, from no label to single labels. So I want to label it as the station name, so I choose station, click apply and OK. So now we can see the name of the rainfall station. Okay, the next step is for us to do the rainfall interpolation. So the first step will be clicking on the raster, choose the analysis, and then grid inverse distance to a power. Okay, so the first input, the QGIS already detect the Kelantan rain, okay, point layer, so leave it like that. Okay, the waiting power, as I mentioned earlier in my first slide, okay, so we leave it as 2. The rest just by default. Okay, and under advanced parameter, because we want to make the rainfall distribution, okay, not the elevation distribution, so we need to choose, okay, the day that we want to do. So in my case, I choose the Christmas day, 25th December, to make the simulation. Okay, I choose 25th December, and then click run and close. So now we have the interpolated IDW produced by the rainfall on the 25th December. Okay, next we want to clip this interpolated IDW with the base map. Okay, the next step is to click on the raster extraction and choose the clip raster by mask layer. Okay, this one, the QGIS already detect the interpolated IDW mask layer with Kelantan base map, so leave it as it is. Okay, and click run and close. So unclick the interpolated IDW so you can see the interpolated IDW has been processed and clipped, followed the Kelantan base map. Okay, the next step is to make these results more meaningful or colorful. Okay, so I want you to right click on the properties. Okay, under symbology, okay, we choose the single band pseudo color. Okay, so on the 25th December, the minimum rainfall is 0.05, closer to 0.1 mm, and the maximum is 253.4 mm. Okay, so I want the interpolation to be clear, so I choose discrete. Okay, the color ramp, okay, I invert the color ramp. Okay, the lower should be blue and the higher rainfall should be red. Okay, I want to make it equal interval. Okay, I choose 6 classes. I click apply and OK. So now these are the rainfall distribution on the 25th December 2014. Okay, before we proceed to the final step, I want you to drag this rain gauge, okay, to the top. So now we can see the location of this rainfall gauge on the click mask. And then I want you to rename this raster click mask to IDW, in this case the date, okay, of the rainfall that we want to choose, okay, to do. So in my case it will be 25th December 2014. And then I want you to save this project, okay, in exercise number 1, your name followed by the date of the rainfall distribution that you will do. Click save and then OK. Alright, so the final step will be the print composer. Okay, so I just uncheck this one, okay, and then click on project, new print layout. Maybe this one is exercise number 1. Click OK, and then this window will pop out. Okay, so I want you to go to the add item, add map, okay, and then this cursor will come out. You need to drag, and then you can see your map, okay, inside here. Okay, I just zoom in for zoom in. Okay, we can control the zoom in using this cursor on the bottom right. Okay, so if you want to move the content, okay, here I can move like this, okay, maybe the window of the map. But if you want to move the content or you want to move the map, you can try to click edit, okay, move content, so you can move the map to the left or to the right. So in my case I move to the right because I want to add legend somewhere around here. Okay, okay, so the next step is to add the legend. Okay, so go to add map, so add item, and then add legend. Okay, so again this cursor will pop out, so just drag here, and then you can see something like this. Okay, so here I have something that I don't want to show, which is interpolated IDW. So we can remove this one by going to this properties, okay, on your right side. Okay, so click the auto update and click the interpolated IDW and click minus. So here you go, we already omit it, and in my case I also I didn't put the OpenStreetMap. Okay, so I just deduct it, and maybe we can exclude Kelantan base map. So now left with this Kelantan rain gauge and this IDW map. Okay, so maybe we can move this legend on the left side. Okay, next is to add the label. Okay, oh, but before that we can give it name as legend under title and then click OK. Okay, next maybe we want to rename the map. Okay, so here I put IDW Rainfall Interpolation, sorry. December. 2014. Okay, so I can control the font size, okay, to make it bigger. Okay, maybe this one is okay. Okay, make it center and center on the vertical alignment. Okay, next, maybe we can put the scale. So again, add item, scale bar, put it on the bottom. Okay, so now we can adjust the scale bar accordingly. Okay, we can choose the style or segment. Okay, so we have variety of style. Okay, you can choose either single box, double box, okay, numeric, but numeric is not that interesting. Okay, I just choose this line pickups, and then I can choose the segments that I want. Okay, so maybe I could increase up to maybe 100 kilometer, and with the scale I'll just leave it like that, 25 kilometer per scale, and then I just click OK. Okay, last but not least, I want to you to add your name, okay, by using this add label, okay, and write your name. Okay, now the exercise is done. Okay, the final step is to send me this print composer. So what you need to do is to click on the layout, okay, export as a PDF, okay, name it as exercise 1 and your name, okay, and save it. Okay, you can save it anywhere. Okay, so let's save under the same folder, exercise 1. Okay, save. And click save. Okay, now we can check our product. So here it is. Okay, so these are the rainfall distribution that we produced just now together. Okay, so I want you to produce this rainfall distribution for other dates starting 26 December until 31st December. Okay, I will give the list, okay, on what day you should do next. Okay, thank you very much and enjoy QGIS.